When walking the streets of Winnipeg, you may have noticed more and more trees disappearing from our city's boulevards and parks. These trees are a part of something that we call our urban forest. Winnipeg's urban forest is the sum of all trees and associated vegetation, soil, natural processes, and cultural elements in and around the city. Our urban tree canopy is important for many more reasons than just making our neighborhoods look more visually appealing. They serve several important functions ecologically too. Winnipeg's State of the Urban Forest Report has outlined four important categories of services our urban forests provide. First of which is cultural services. These are how people interact with our forest for beautification, recreation, and spirituality. Studies have indicated that a healthy urban tree canopy has also been associated with better overall health of the people residing in such areas. Secondly, urban forests provide regulatory services. These help with the regulations of ecosystems in things such as pollination, stormwater flow, shade, and cooling. With the increasing threat from climate change, urban forests play a large role in mitigating extreme heat as well as capturing rainwater to reduce flooding events. Urban forests are also important for supporting habitats and biodiversity, helping us maintain the conditions to support life. The urban forest provides homes to a variety of wildlife and insects. They are an essential part of our city's ecosystem. Lastly, they are also provisional, providing fruit, nuts, and medicines. Winnipeg's citywide canopy covers an estimated 17% of the city's total area as of 2018. That represents a 1% decline since 2005. This is still relatively higher when compared to other Canadian prairie cities. There is an estimated total of 3,075,000 trees within the city, 300,000 of which are a part of the public tree inventory, which represent those trees along the streets and in parks. Those 300,000 trees are dominated by both elm and ash genuses, representing 25 and 33% of public trees respectively. Elm was historically the tree of choice because of their reliability and native origin, creating beautiful arching canopies. When Dutch elm disease arrived in the 1970s, it proved to be a large threat to the integrity of our urban canopy. As a response to the introduction of Dutch elm disease, the city of Winnipeg changed gears and began to plant a different tree. This time, they chose the ash tree as the alternative. Unfortunately, emerald ash borer was discovered in Winnipeg in 2017 and has the potential to threaten a large proportion of the ash tree population. As a result, the city of Winnipeg has stopped planting ash and are considering other alternatives. Let us take a closer look at these threats and how the city of Winnipeg has responded. It is difficult to imagine Winnipeg without its green canopy of trees stretching across the horizon. Sadly, urban forest loss is a real prospect due to unprecedented combined challenges from Dutch elm disease, emerald ash borer, extreme weather events, and climate change taking its toll on Winnipeg's tree canopy. The combined threat posed by Dutch elm disease and emerald ash borer mean the two most abundant species of urban trees, representing a total of 58% of our canopy, are under imminent threat. Because we did not account for the importance of biodiversity when planning for our urban canopy and have primarily planted a single species of tree, now we are scrambling to find adequate alternatives to maintain our public trees. Diversity in species, genus, and family is one of the measures commonly applied to urban forest planning. At the species level, green ash and American elm greatly exceed the recommended 5% threshold. This is the problem with not including biodiversity into our planning when planting our urban forests. We did not foresee the risk of only having a couple monocultures to the future of our tree canopy. Now we find ourselves at risk of losing a large proportion of our trees in the next decade or so. Winnipeg officials have been trying to manage this tree loss and are removing any diseased trees to try and slow down this process. Unfortunately, we are cutting down many more trees than we are replacing. Recent studies have found that from 2013 to 2019, only 15,500 trees were replaced out of the 30,000 trees removed. According to the State of the Urban Canopy report, 7,500 elms are being removed annually of the approximate 52,000 total elm trees within the city, representing 37% of the city's total leaf area. Conversely, 10,000 black ash trees are at an imminent risk with an estimated 100% mortality within 10 years. There are approximately 100,000 total ash trees, which represent 26% of the city's total leaf area. It is so important to maintain the integrity of Winnipeg's urban canopy, which is why there was a recent initiative set forward by the city, the Million Tree Challenge. This challenges citizens to plant 1 million trees as the city's population reaches 1 million people. They are encouraging people to get involved and plant diverse native species to help account for canopy loss due to factors such as Dutch elm disease, emerald ash borer, and climate change. We need to bring awareness to this threat posed by our tree canopy and educate the people of Winnipeg on just how important the tree canopy is to our city as a whole. My challenge to you is to plant a tree as a part of the Million Tree Challenge, as well as share this video with one friend and encourage them to join the challenge with you. Together we can make a difference and save Winnipeg's urban canopy.